morning. How are you?
Good morning.
I'm Miss
Good.
Rain from BMC. I mean, you already know me. You've seen me before. I did your intake. Do you remember who I am?
I do.
How are you doing today?
Pretty good today.
Pretty good? Okay. I just want to let you know that today we'll be taping. Do you feel comfortable with taping? It's just so that sometimes I may forget things, so I don't want to write things to distract you. So taping is, helps me and helps you too. If you want to see the tape afterwards, you can see it.
Okay.
You're comfortable with that?
You're gonna put me on the internet all over the place, are you?
No, not on the internet. Can't do that. That's a breach of confidentiality.
Okay.
It's just for us.
All right.
You feel comfortable with that? Okay. So, how are things going?
Pretty good.
Pretty good? Okay. So you got your GED. How do you feel about that?
Pretty good.
Pretty good? Okay. And how are your children?
They're sick, but
They're sick? Sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that.
But they're pretty good.
You know, what are they sick with?
Just cold. Just a cold.
Oh, because of the season, the changing and everything.
Change the weather and all those nasty kids they go to school with. Everybody coming in there with germs.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I hate when my son gets sick. They're so little, and you're like, what can you do with them? Yeah.
Yeah, they're wild when they're sick. They crying all the time, and one of them's thirsty, one of them's something hurts, and it's always something.
It's always something. So how are you managing that?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. So you're good with it? You handle it?
Pretty good.
Okay, all right. So how is the apprenticeship going?
Pretty good.
Pretty good? All right. What do you, pros and cons, dislikes or likes?
Well, like I said, I like working with my hands before, and I always played around with my cousin's car when I was growing up. So it's the same thing.
Same thing? Okay. That's good. So I'm glad you're in a program that you like, so you enjoy it. Okay. So, are you having any concerns with the program?
It's hard to get to sometimes, because it's all the way across town, and that's 2 buses, and that's after dropping off my kids at daycare, and sometimes they're giving me the blues, and they got attitude, and I'm not doing anything wrong. And then when the kids are sick, I gotta either stay home, or my girlfriend comes over, and sometimes she'll watch them, but she's got a job too.
Mm-hmm. So it seems like you have a lot to manage.
There's a lot going on.
A lot going on. Okay, so do you know why we called this meeting today? Well, I heard from your instructor that you missed a couple of days last week, and he was a little concerned for you because you were one of his top students. So he wasn't sure why you wasn't coming to class. Do you want to talk about that?
Well, he's so aggravating. He's always getting on me. He said I missed a couple. How many did I miss?
A week.
I don't know why he would tell you that. I told you my kids are sick. I got things going on. I can't do everything. It's all the way over there. I gotta go every day for every week. I can't do all that. That's too much.
I understand. Seems like you have a lot on your plate. You have 2 young children, trying to manage getting your life together.
Yeah, and coming in here, this is a big hassle. I don't understand why I can't miss a week of class. I'm trying. I show up when I can. Now he's telling on me. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand why I have to talk to you when I'm supposed to be. I got to be in class today.
Yeah, I understand your frustration. But I don't think that he's necessarily like telling on you. He's just concerned for you because you're one of his best students, and he wants you to excel as well as me. I want you to excel and do well in whatever you do. Here at BMC, we want to make sure that all of our services are working for you.
If you want me to do well, then why don't you come pick me up every day and take me to school and take care of my kids?
So you think that transportation is a big issue for you?
It's tough to get over there, taking 2 buses, and that's after walking 10 blocks to drop my kids off at daycare.
Okay. Well, maybe we can brainstorm about maybe finding a closer daycare to your actual facility that you have the apprenticeship, or we can work out a different schedule. Let's think about, okay, how is your typical morning?
It's crazy. I don't know. I don't have time for this. I should be in school right now, and I can't believe he's called me out on this. I thought he was cool.
So you don't think he was concerned for you?
Well, no. It sounds like he's talking about me behind my back.
How does that make you feel?
But I'm pissed off.
So you would prefer to be in class right now?
If I can get there.
You can get there? Okay. Do you see how this, like us communicating with each other, your frustrations, what you're going through, and just your overall being, do you see how that can contribute to your success?
No.
No? You don't see?
What are you talking about?
Just that being here, I'm here for you to make sure that everything is working for you. So sometimes we can get so busy in our world and we can get overwhelmed with everything that it leads to us feeling like we're alone when we're not. So I wanted to, just check in with you to make sure you're okay and make sure you're okay with you.
Well, that sounds pretty cool. I mean, what can I do?
It's up to you. We're flexible. Anytime that you may need any assistance, you always can call me. We can set up an appointment, or we can also set up a weekly, bi-weekly, a monthly appointment to check in to make sure you're okay, make sure everything's going all right with the services, make sure your the apprenticeship is going good, make sure daycare is going good.
I can't meet all that time. I can't be up in here all the time. What can you give me to get my kids to school and get myself to class?
Okay, we can brainstorm some transportation issues. Would you be interested in looking for a daycare closer to where you work?
Is it going to cost me anything?
No, it won't cost you anything.
Sure.
Okay, so that's one option. We can look into that. So, would you be able to meet with me again sometime next week so we can explore these options?
Okay. If I can't meet on Tuesday, it's going to have to be on Friday.
Okay, Friday. What time Friday? It's good for you.
Well, I got to be at school by 10, so how about 8?
8? Okay, well, can I check my schedule? Let me check my schedule right quick. Okay, I think, could you do 8:30?
Yeah, I can probably do 8:30, but it can't be long.
Okay.
I have to go.
It's just a check-in, and I will make sure with your, talk to your instructor about what you're doing, and he won't penalize you for being late if you are, because you're with me. Do you have any other questions or concerns?
Am I in trouble for missing school last week?
No, it's not about being in trouble. It's about making sure that you're on your track that you want to be on. We're here to help you. So it's all about how you're feeling, how your progress, and how we can help. Because we want to make your situation better. So we're in partnership together. It's not us reprimanding you, saying what you're doing is wrong. Because you're a nice gentleman. I heard so many good things about you, especially from your instructor. He speaks highly of you. So we're just here to make sure everything's on track. To make sure that that you're getting the services that you deserve.
Well, I like the school. It's pretty cool. I'm learning some stuff that I didn't know before. It's just so hard to get to.
Okay, so what transportation seems like. So we're going to, again, explore other options. In the meantime, between this meeting and our next meeting, I'll look up different daycare options. I'll bring them to you, present them to you next meeting, and we can go through that list and see what is feasible for you. That sounds like a plan?
Okay.
Do you have anything else you want to get off your chest or talk about?
Is there any, what do I do when my kids are too sick and it's more than just staying home?
What do you mean? Can you elaborate?
But what if I gotta take my kids to the doctor? I don't know where to go.
Okay. So you need to find a doctor. Okay, we can do that too. So our next meeting, I'll have a list of different doctors that is in your area and that's convenient for you. So we're gonna look at next week on our list. We're gonna look at different daycares and different doctors in the area. So we want to make sure this is convenient for you.
Okay, that sounds cool.
All right. So I'm glad you came in to speak with me today. I really appreciate it, and I look forward